Yo, what's up, team viewers? It's your boy Hollywood Sam, and welcome back to another episode of Hear Me Out. Yes, sir. In today's topic, we will be talking the NFL playoffs is finally here. Shout out to all the teams that made the playoffs. The Patriots didn't make it, so I'm kind of upset about that, but it's alright. Cam Newton had a good year. 8 passing touchdowns, has a few rushing touchdowns. I think he broke the record for rushing touchdowns as a quarterback. I think he has like 14 in a single season, which is actually pretty good for him, so I'm proud of him for that. One topic I do want to talk about is Deshaun Watson said he wants out of the Texans. Think about it. Where do you think he's going to come? Patriots? Oh, yes, sir, the Patriots. Or we can go after Trace McSorley, who's the backup for Lamar Jackson. So you go after them, or like the mock draft said, Trash, the quarterback from Florida, is probably not going to get picked in the top 15 picks, or Mac Jones. So we could possibly get one of those two when Patriots pick comes out, which is, we got pick number 15 this year. Enough of the off season. No, this is during the season. Now, I want to give a big shout out to my boy Patrick Mahomes for clinching the #1 seed. Proud of him. I still went to school with him. I don't know why I've told people that before. Some people believe me, some people don't. But it is what it is. So I'll be rooting for the Chiefs this year because Patrick Mahomes made it in this year. And since we went to school together, I want nothing but the best for him. But let's get into the picks this year. So tomorrow, Saturday, January 9th, you got the Colts and the Bills. Now, the Bills are 6.5 point favorite. Y'all saw that game, the Colts against the Steelers. That was a pretty interesting game. And this pick, I'm actually going to go with the Bills because the way they play, Josh Allen is just destroying it at quarterback. You got Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley. You got a defense that's actually playing good, and they almost beat the Chiefs. So you might get to see that matchup in the AFC Championship. But let's go to the second team, Seattle and the Rams. The Rams are a good team. Golf is good. You got Woods. You got Cooper Kupp. You got the running back. I think it's like Aiken or something. You got Aaron Donald. They have a good squad, but Russell Wilson and the Legion of Boom, nah, you're not beating that team. That defense is so stacked. I don't even think Golf is going to be running out the pocket. They're going to turn him into a pocket passer the whole game. So in that game, Seattle's only about a 3-point favorite, but Seattle's going to win by at least 10. Oh, back to the Bills. The Bills are going to win by, I'll give them 7. The Colts have a good defense this year. I'll give them 7. Now, the Bucks and Washington football team. So now this is interesting because I know if people heard, but Chase Young was barking as soon as the game was over. Tom Brady, I'm coming, Tom Brady. I want Tom. I want Tom. Now, look, you're a rookie. This is your first time in the playoffs, and you're calling out the GOAT, the best quarterback in the league. So why would you go and do that to yourself? So I might have to go with the Bucks. Now, Washington football team is my mom's team. My dad's a Cowboy fan. My older brother's a Green Bay fan. My other brother's a Saints fan. And I'm a Patriot fan. So we got left out, and my dad's team got left out. My mom's team is in. My brother's team is in. My other brother's. Now, I will root for Washington because it's my mom's team too. But I'm also a Tom Brady fan because he used to play for the Patriots. And so in this situation, I think I'm going to go with the Bucks because they have a much better offense. But I'm interested to see what Chase Young can do against Tom Brady in that O-line. Washington, the Bucks are favored by 8 points, but it's playoff Brady. They're going to win by at least probably 14, maybe, depending on what Chase Young can. If Chase Young can get in that backfield, that might be a close game. So now we go to, this is Sunday night's games. January 10th, you got the Ravens and the Titans. Now, Lamar Jackson won MVP last year, but Patrick won the Super Bowl, yeah, that's how that went. Lamar Jackson is 0-2 in the playoffs, and you've lost to the Titans twice. Now, as everybody calls him King Henry, because that's what the NFL calls him, King Henry and all that, because he broke he was the 5th running back this year he had 2,027 yards, 2,027 yards. Now, the Titans are not favored to win this game. Baltimore City by 3 points. Now, this is going to be the game that Lamar Jackson needs to prove. If you're the best quarterback in the league, all the players picked you, the analysts picked you last year and this year, I need you to prove it to me. So in this game, if the Ravens win, if I'm the Ravens, I give Lamar Jackson the extension. Now, if he loses and goes 0-3, you're on the hot seat now, man. I'll give you another 2 years, but if you can't get us past the first round, and you can't be calling yourself the best quarterback in the league. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna happen. Now, the Saints, my other brother's team, they're favored by 10 points against the Bears. Now, the Bears got Khalil Mack. This is Trubisky's first time in the playoffs. He's not going to do very much because you're going against a hard team. You're going against Drew Brees. Drew Brees is a really hard quarterback to play against, and especially in the dome. That's going to be a tough game. Now, Drew Brees is getting to that age. He has 1 more year left on his contract. This is the year. He's under a lot of pressure, so he has to get to the NFC Championship, possibly get to the Super Bowl, and we'll see where that goes. But in this game, they're favored by 10 points. I'm going to take that and add 4. I think the Saints are going to beat the Bears by at least 14 points. So there's that pick. So I got the Saints against the Bears. And the defense for the Bears is good, but the offense, not so much. We got the late night game. Now, this is a rivalry game right here. Steelers and Browns. This is the first time Browns have been in the playoffs for, I think, about 10 years or so. The Steelers, they were #1 seed in the AFC. You know what happened? Juju was doing all that dancing. That's not really his fault. It's because our Ben Roethlisberger is not a mobile quarterback, and he's not like Brady. He's not like Drew Brees. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's none of those. He's a pocket passer, just sits there, and he has to throw everything out of the pocket. Now, this game is going to be interesting. The head coach has COVID. Some of their players have COVID, so it's tough because the Steelers are only favored by 6 points. Baker has something to prove. So, do I want to go with the upset here? I'm not sure if I can really do that. Maybe in the next round, I'll do a couple upsets. But for now, I'm going to have to take the Steelers because I don't think the Browns are going to do it this year. But don't be surprised if Baker Mayfield goes in there and throws like 300, 400 yards passing because they got an offense for it. Now, those are my picks. So on Saturday night's game, I got the Bills, Seattle, and Tampa Bay. And then Sunday night, I got Titans. Actually, I got the Titans to win this game. Even though what I said about Lamar Jackson and all that, I don't think he can do it. I think Ryan Tannehill, A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry and all them, Malcolm Butler, Adoree Jackson, those are just some players. I think the Titans are going to get them again this year. The Saints are going to win against the Bears, and I got the Steelers. So we'll see what those picks are, and I'll give you a part 2 of next week because the teams that got the bye this year is Green Bay and the Chiefs. Yep, so that'll be the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification so you never miss a video from your boy Hollywood Sam. And yep, it's 2021, so I'm coming up this year. This year I'm gonna end up buying a MacBook so I can get I gotta upgrade my editing skills. Buy a MacBook. I'm gonna buy another camera. It's a Sony camera. I gotta save up and buy that. And then I got some more videos coming soon. So stay tuned and make sure you hit all the stuff and never miss a video from Hollywood Sam. All right, peace. I'll catch you later. Stay blessed.